Welcome to the home of WWE News Rumors and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
As the hours count down to TNA Slammiversary 2025, the anticipation and excitement among wrestling fans is reaching a fever pitch. But before the event tonight before it even begins, rumors are swirling about a potential surprise appearance by none other than former WWE owner and chairman Vince McMahon. Speculation is running wild, like Hulkamania, running wild, brother, that McMahon may make a shocking appearance at tonight's event, and not just as a spectator. According to insider sources, McMahon could have a major announcement that would completely change the landscape of TNA as we know it tonight at TNA Slammiversary. Now listen, we already know the rumors and the speculation about AJ Styles showing up tonight. AJ Styles returning to where it all started, to where he really got his big start. For years, there has been a bitter rivalry between TNA and WWE, with both companies vying for the top spot in the wrestling industry. The rivalry has been fueled by personal animosity between McMahon and TNA. But tonight, all that could change with one unexpected move by McMahon. It is being rumored that he could potentially buy out TNA and merge it with WWE, creating a powerhouse juggernaut wrestling promotion that would dominate the industry. This news has left fans divided. Some are excited at the thought of their favorite TNA stars finally getting a chance to shine on a bigger platform. Others are worried about the potential loss of TNA's unique identity as the fate of their beloved promotion. If this rumor turns out to be true, it would undoubtedly be a game-changing move for the wrestling world. TNA, which has been struggling financially in recent years, would receive a much-needed boost from the financial resources of the WWE. This could lead to bigger and better production values, more star power, and a wider reach for TNA's fan base. On the other hand, it could also mean the end of TNA as we know it. WWE has a history of buying out smaller promotions and losing their individual identities in the process. Fans of TNA may worry that their favorite stars and storylines would be overshadowed or even abandoned in this potential merger. Of course, nothing is certain until McMahon actually makes an appearance and an official announcement tonight at TNA Slammiversary. Now, with WWE in the mix with Slammiversary, anything is expected and everything could be shocking. You got to expect the unexpected, all right? It is possible that this is all just speculation, and fans will have to wait for another time for a potential WWE and TNA merger. However, if McMahon does make an appearance, it is safe to say that the wrestling world will never be the same. TNA Slammiversary tonight, 2025, may go down in history as the night that changed everything for both promotions. No matter what happens, though, tonight's event is sure to be a memorable one. Whether you're a fan of TNA, WWE, or both, all eyes will be on Slammiversary 2025 as we wait to see what surprises WWE or even Vince McMahon may have in store for us tonight on this very pay-per-view extravaganza. And again, literally, this may go down as one of the most unexpected, the most shocking TNA Slammiversary of all time. And as it approaches, fans are buzzing with anticipation for what is sure to be an action-packed night. However, there may be an even bigger buzz surrounding the event as rumors are swirling about Vince McMahon, the WWE's former head honcho. If this rumor turns out to be true, it could change the landscape as we know it. However, if he were to make an appearance at Slammiversary, it would signify a major shift in his stance towards the rival promotion. But what would Vince McMahon possibly have to announce on TNA's biggest event of the year? One of their biggest ones, because we know their biggest one is Bound for Glory, right? One possibility is that McMahon could be looking to merge WWE and TNA, bringing the two companies together under one roof. This would undoubtedly be a major shock to the wrestling world, as a merger of this magnitude has never been seen before. Another possibility is that McMahon is planning to buy out TNA and absorb it into the WWE. Alternatively, McMahon could be using this appearance as a way to scout talent from TNA. In recent years, WWE has been signing top stars from other promotions, such as AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, among others. McMahon could use this as an opportunity to cherry-pick some of TNA's best talents and bring them all under the one roof of the WWE. Of course, this is all speculation. It is possible that McMahon's appearance could have nothing to do with TNA at all. He could just simply be there to promote the WWE or make a surprise announcement for their own upcoming event, SummerSlam. Or could TNA have a significance in SummerSlam this year? Yes. Could TNA have a major significance in the hottest event of the year, the blockbuster SummerSlam? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. It's all about your emotions at the end of the day, because your view is the only view that matters. But given McMahon's history at TNA, it's hard not to see his presence as anything but a game changer. Whether the case may be, one thing is for sure: if Vince McMahon does make an appearance for TNA Slammiversary 2025 tonight, it would be a statement and a moment that the wrestling world will be talking about for a very long time. It would be a bold statement from McMahon and could signify a new era in the world of professional wrestling. You got to make sure to tune in to TNA Slammiversary tonight, not only for the incredible matches and surprises that are sure to happen, but also for the potential game-changing announcement that could come from Vince McMahon. Again, that is being heavily rumored online, again, according to those in the know. But viewers, fans, and subscribers, fans of TNA are buzzing with excitement over the highly anticipated event tonight, with a star-studded card featuring some of the biggest names in the industry, with the TNA World's Heavyweight Championship on the line. It is sure to be a night to be remembered. However, the biggest surprise of the night might not even come from one of the scheduled matches, with the rumors about WWE owner Vince McMahon making a shocking appearance. Speculation began earlier this week when it was reported that McMahon had been seen in discussions accordingly, rumoredly, with TNA officials. This has led to many fans wondering what the billionaire businessman could possibly have in store for the event. And with the recent changes and shakeups in the wrestling industry, anything seems possible. If McMahon were to make an appearance at TNA Slammiversary tonight, it would undoubtedly send shockwaves through the entire wrestling world. Despite being competitors, TNA and WWE have always had a complex relationship, with many superstars crossing over between the two companies. However, a direct involvement from Vince McMahon himself has never been seen before. Vince McMahon has never been on TNA programming before. What could the major announcement be if there is one? According to the speculation and gossip, the possibilities are absolutely endless. Some fans speculate that McMahon could be announcing, like I said, a partnership or a buyout. No matter what the announcement may be, it is sure to have a huge impact on TNA and the wrestling world as we know it. It could potentially revolutionize the industry and create new opportunities for both companies. And if it turns over to be a crossover event, it would bring together some of the biggest and most beloved talents from both WWE and TNA. If McMahon were to announce a takeover of TNA, it would be a game-changing move that could potentially alter the landscape of professional wrestling. While TNA has often been seen as the underdog in comparison to WWE, a direct involvement from McMahon would certainly level the playing field and create a whole new dynamic. And of course, this is all speculation. We will have to wait until TNA tonight to see the surprises. What would go down? What would happen? Who knows? We may be witnessing the birth of a new era in professional wrestling when all is said and done after Slammiversary tonight. The world is talking. The world is thinking. The world is anticipating. We are all on the edges of our seat. What are we going to see? What are we going to get? What are we going to witness? What are we going to be feeling after all is said and done in the world of TNA wrestling? But ladies and gentlemen, not to be overdone, we got more news and rumors coming through right now. Listen to this one, guys. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, Roman Reigns addresses rumors of his sixth child. Roman Reigns says there is no truth to the rumor. CM Punk also is revealing what he hates about today's professional wrestling. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Rhea Ripley says, I don't like crying, but I couldn't help it. Rhea Ripley on her triple separated shoulder injury that she's been dealing with over the years. Ric Flair gets heat for his post about Buff Bagwell's leg amputation and why Bruce Pritchard was begging CM Punk during Raw's Netflix debut. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, and why Rhea Ripley felt torn filming Netflix's WWE Unreal, which is getting a lot of different opinions from a lot of different people. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word this morning that fans call Seth Rollins' injury a work after viral crutches photo leaks online. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers are receiving word that Marty Jannetty reveals doctors want to amputate his ankle. Well, how many amputations are we going to get from professional wrestlers in 1 week? Unbelievable. Absolutely horrible. TNA expands seating again as Slammiversary ticket sales explodes and demands more seats be made available for tonight's show. More tickets being sold, more room being made for TNA's Slammiversary tonight. It is going to be a packed house. It is anticipated to be almost a sellout, if not a sellout, come the night tonight on Slammiversary. Tiffany Stratton nearly missed flight after being detained in the UK over an illegal item. Also, Joey Janela addresses Megan Byrne breakup rumors. Brody King shuts down Kia Forum parking lot rumor, and Brody King fires back at racist stereotypes over his look. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, and a viral video and a viral story making its way online. Ridge Holland debuts the Steam Pig persona at WWE NXT Live event in Tampa. CM Punk spotted at NXT Live event in Tampa. Why? Why was CM Punk spotted? Why is he there? What is going down? What is materializing? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, major title changes are expected at TNA Slammiversary tonight. Again, massive title changes. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Because if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Seanzviewent Entertainment. We bring the excitement. We bring the action. We bring the pace to you because we set the pace at an all-time high. Seanzviewent Entertainment delivers you the goods because Seanzviewent Entertainment promises to give you the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most informative, the most influential. Seanzviewent Entertainment brings you to a whole nother level. And what is going to be the level? What is going to go down? What is going to happen tonight at TNA? It is going to be a hell of an event. It is going to be unforgettable. It is going to be memorable for all the right reasons. And remember, viewers, fans, and subscribers, if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Seanview. We stay true to all of you. Plenty more to come. We're going to be here all day, all night with results, commentary, rumors, news, headlines. We're going to bring it all because this is Seanzviewent Entertainment.